Now the other day I talked to Gwani Thai, and he has cows. And I asked him, he's taken care of these cows since a very long time, particularly his wife is very much involved in a very personal way. And I asked him this question, how do they actually communicate? Are they moo, or how do they talk to each other? And he said they are mystic, because they talk in a very psychic way that we cannot understand. But they have a psychic way of talking to each other. It is a very special animal. Krishna's name is Govinda. And therefore, if you look into a normal shop, some shopping mall, some big center, value, whatever, a large amount of areas of this room come from the cow. Chocolate and sweets and yogurt and milk. It doesn't come from horses, it doesn't come from pigs. It comes from cows. It's such an important animal. And therefore we have to take the Vedic conclusion that unless there are cows, it's very hard to worship Krishna. And Prabhupada, whenever he would come to London, the first thing he would ask, how are the cows? Everybody who has been involved at that time know that Prabhupada would always ask this question, how are the cows? And he would go immediately into the cow shed and see the cows. And they're absolutely essential to develop this understanding for us, that they're essential in our life. They're our mother. One of the 7 mothers is a cow. And the 7 mothers should be worshipped: the earth, the wife of the king, the wife of the guru, etc. The cow is one of them. And Krishna, when he sees the cows are being taken care of, then he will help us. We saw from Vrindavan, they neglected the cows for a long time, and then they came to the conclusion, because they are suffering so many calamities and difficulties, it's because we have neglected the cows. And they started taking care of the cows, and then everything came. So many things came to them, and ultimately now their whole financial situation is solved, because they say because of the cows. The cows took care of the project. Not that we take care of the cows, they take care of ourselves. And they're auspicious. All the demigods, they don't live in dogs. But in the cow, all the demigods are manifested, they're pictures. How Indra, how Surya, how Chandra, how all the demigods are living in different parts of the cows. And that's why Krishna is called Govinda, the lover of cows. And if you love cows, then Govinda loves us. So it's a project which is so underrated in ISKCON, that people have sent us for years altogether. They think we don't need cows. What do we need cows for? Just about the race. They don't understand the dimensions of Krishna consciousness that are opening up to us when we do things, not how we think we should do things, but how Krishna, how Prabhupada, how the Sampradaya, how the great sages in our line think like that. We think that, well, I want to live comfortable, let me move here, there. But suffering comes anyway. You cannot avoid suffering by moving here and there. You can avoid suffering by turning to Krishna. We know this. Aham tvam sarva papibhyo. I free you from all suffering. But in the material world, everybody thinks by moving here and there, by doing this and that, separate from Krishna, I can decrease my suffering. And that is actually Maya. I cannot. Suffering will come according to karma. It doesn't matter where you live, whether you live in Dublin or in Ishwatsu, suffering will come. And by moving from one place to another, that doesn't solve your suffering. But what does solve suffering is if we turn to Krishna. Machita sarva durgani. If you direct your consciousness towards me, then sarva durgani. All difficulties, mat prasadam, by my mercy, tarishyasi, we will destroy it. That's the way how we become happy, by doing things the way Krishna wants us to do things, by descending knowledge, not by speculative knowledge. So this way of life is revealed to us by the sages and by scripture. We should understand that if you want to know truth, if you want to discern truth, there's only one way, Guru, Shastra and Sadhu. This is how we can understand what is truth. And the rest is just mental speculation. I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do that. So many big ideas that ultimately will fail. The only thing that stands is our devotion to Krishna. Like he says himself, only by devotion can I be understood as I am. And doing things, he wants us to do things. And the cow has a major part in the Krishna conscious culture. Prabhupada said you can't even develop a brain without cows. Nourishes finer brain tissues. You never have a problem with vitamin B, lack of vitamin B if you take cow's milk. You don't. And so that's the importance of the cow. Not just the cow in itself, but also the principle. That we do things the way Krishna wants us to do things. Not, we don't want to do things like we want to do things. If we want to do our own way, yes, but it will not be successful. We will be defeated in due course of time. And if we do things Krishna's ways, no matter how awkward it may be and sound, by the end of the day, Krishna will help us. We need Krishna's help, not by our own doing, by Krishna's mercy. So, basically speaking, the recipe is very simple. We have to do the best, and Krishna will do the rest.